Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to Modern Woman Profession. As you know, women are a sexual creature, and whatever what they say, don't listen to them because they know exactly what they're doing, and then they control sex as a weapon. And we're gonna see what's the real say about it. They're gonna talk about cheating again. Women trying to tackle how men think, and then women do what the women do best, which is chaotic and
91-year-old sex therapist Dr. Ruth, you guys know who she is,
love her.
right?
She's really sweet.
Yeah. She was talking to Insider, and she says that when it comes to cheating, she doesn't believe you always have to be honest with your partner. For an example, okay, if you have one drunken, one night stand, you're never gonna see that person ever again, and you totally regret it, you should not tell your partner. You will actually be doing more harm than good. So you guys.
So basically, you're telling me that from that night you dress up like to the woman or dress up to the night and then have a drink. Okay, so basically that's two, and then be vulnerable to a guy. That's three, and then end up either having sex. So that's four. But you think it's a mistake, but not telling the personal relationship. That's what I'm telling you guys. They training those women to be a three or four. Those are the sex worker. That's what sex worker do. They get a drink, they get substances to go to the night, and then after that get the money and let's say go back to their daily activity. But many women, this generation, they do it for free. This is where the part is very crucial because the men back then they pay for this stuff. Now this generation, all you gotta do pay her, get a drink, or either give her something like for food, and then she willing to give it to you for free. And then you in the relationship as a boyfriend, a girl, or a husband, she's gonna yell at you, she's gonna scream at you, and then sorry, she gonna give you a hard time and then curse at you and take a break from you, and then while she's cheating on the relationship, she said one night stand is a mistake. Really? What about the guy? If the guy had one last stand with his girlfriend, or guy has a one last stand with coworker, you think it was a mistake, or you think gonna be react the same? Exactly. Women say things because they don't want to hold accountable. Now your body is not the body for the husband, now the body for the girlfriend, for the husband. Now you're for the street. It's just everyone turn. Now that's when you go to marriage. Everyone gonna look at you weird because the guy next door already have her. The guy next block already share her. And it can be multiple night stand. And for example, if you do one night stand every week or every month, take about every week is 52 guy. Every month is 12 different guy. And then you multiply by 3 years, that's 30 something. That's if you remember the 5 years, that's 6 something. So basically, one night stand doing it for 5 years for once a month is 60 guy. So this is the part women don't understand. After 60 guys, you think you're gonna be in a relationship with the same man, boyfriend, girl, you with and the wedding you with? Of course, you're gonna break it up because now you become so not used with one tools. Now you're gonna look for stuff for more of it. So that's our relationship is a loss from a long time relationship. So we're gonna see what she said. Again, woman talking.
Obviously don't agree
that's
with Dr.
crazy.
Ruth on this.
I do not agree with
No,
Dr.
at
Ruth.
all.
Like
With all
on
due
so many
respect.
levels.
Yeah.
Guys, that is you when you do that, you remove the right from that other person to make the decision.
Yep.
And you remove the option to give them if they still want to be with you.
Yeah. Not only that,
And you remove the respect.
not only that, but the hardest part about cheating, the hardest part is actually not the deed itself. We all know that. That's the cowardly thing to do. The hardest part is to confront the person that you have now hurt.
Yes.
So you're removing that responsibility of make right what is wrong. I'm not saying that it's the do or die if you cheat. That's up to you and your partner. But it's up to you to face the worst part of yourself by confronting and making that necessary change by giving that person time to decide.
So what about do not put yourself in the position to not ever happen again? What about that part, huh? So you're telling me you go to the bar, you go dress up like half naked, and you expect nothing to happen, right? So what about the part that you showed up that you just come just dress professional or cover yourself or don't even touch the beer and you just some water, and then what about stay home and don't go outside? What about drink with your partner if you go to an issue? Why you have to be outside drinking and then meet another guy? And then you say the hardest part is to comfort your partner. So even though you're gonna tell the guy, the question men gonna always ask why you did that, what happened. The thing what happened in your life was so harsh, was so difficult that you cannot go talk to me and can spend time with me, but you willing fully to go and spend some time with another guy, and then at the location, and then you do the deed that we're supposed to be doing instead of the guy, and then not to forgive you and then give me time. What about if I give you time to go back to this guy? What about when I give you time, and while I was giving you time, you end up with this guy? What about giving you time, now you're gonna multiple guy? So me, I'm reflecting that how can I forgive you? I can work in a relationship, and then you thinking about that. Oh, this guy was good in bed, the way he flipping me. Now you got a comparison. That's why men don't like cheat. Now I'm gonna tell you guys, when the woman cheat, don't take her, because now she's gonna compare you to any to this guy. Back when you took her, she gonna before relationship, she gonna compare you to all those guys she been with because she was in a version. And then once she feel like you are the best quality and aspect of her relationship, she gonna choose you. But the others guys, she probably look at them, check on them still. And then once she find a better option, of course, the situationship, she gonna move it to the next guy, and then she's gonna drop you on the bed, because what happened is women live in situationship. That's what I'm telling you. So in that situationship, she want to feel good. She went to the bar or she went to the location. She want to feel good, and she find a nice looking guy and talk to him. Is not the guy that's work on the cubicle that has a belly fat, and then he's not dressing up. No. He saw some random guy that's give her some cute code, and then this guy just like a pokey, and next thing you know, she give you the chick. I bet she most likely she was willing to make you wait, and they gotta be good, buy a gift, pay her bills, and so on and so forth to make her life comfortable, and talk to her all the time, and then make her feel good. And then all this guy have to do, show up, give her a few words, and then boom, she give it to him. And then now you told me that the hardest way to comfort them. Don't take them back, because women are emotional creatures. They invest on this. They go out there to cheat. They go out there to be vulnerable. And then when that happens, they be like, oh, it was a mistake. No, they are planning it, and they know it, and it happened, and they feel like they're ashamed, and they want to be ashamed. They're trying to blame you, and next thing you know, she trying to want you to forgive her because the one time. The one time, that's the one she telling you. Most of the time, the one that she tell you is the one that she regret, is a bad experience. And she has a good experience with that guy. Trust me, she's not gonna tell you. She's gonna repeat it. We'll see that guy again. When she tell you, that means she's the mistake. That means had the bad taste in the mouth. That's when she's going to tell you.
Yes.
If they should be with
Yes, I think that's the fair and right thing
Yes.
to do
Yes.
on so many levels. This is a terrible example, but this is the way I see it. Y'all ever seen the movie Sex and the City?
Here we go.
Where Steve cheated on Miranda.
Yeah.
And
Again, Sex and the City, 1990, Sex Liberation, Big Boss Babe, Girl Empowerment, Sexual Liberation, do whatever from guy to another, and then they feel free. What happened to the society? They're not married, they are divorced, they are single, they have no child, they have no boyfriend, they have a husband, and this is the example to use. Again, women choose the worst case scenario and follow it and adapt to her life. Woman is not Christian, they don't have a spiritual structure. That's why women are falling, because back in the day had spiritual structure. Now they don't have nothing, they don't have that spiritual structure. That's why they're losing, because they don't know how to conserve a man, they don't know how to protect their body. They only think about their coochie, their backs. They're not thinking about how men think. They're not thinking about how to be a good image, but they want you to have that good image regardless of what she do about it. Sexuality is not a good image. Give me another example, please.
it was a one-time thing.
Yeah.
They, funny enough, they were in a sexless marriage for a moment. That really was true.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
said she just wasn't happening.
couldn't do it and-
Correct. Okay. And he came and confessed that to her, and they were able to go through therapy and counseling.
explained what he was lacking.
He explained what it was that he was missing, why that happened. It was a drunken night. Yo, there is something to be said for that honesty, that like low key, I might even consider staying with you because you at least had enough respect with me to tell me the truth.
Yes.
Now, if I just find out about it and you were lying to me, that's betrayal and so many other things, I'm probably less likely to forgive you.
I'm gonna
don't believe women. If you find out that woman is hotter than her, she gonna stay. If the woman is not sexier than her, she gonna leave. Don't believe her. And then next thing you know, like I said, sex is a relationship. Woman knows that they hold sex in the relationship to control the narrative, to control the man. And then when you cheat, she act as surprised. And then why don't you tell me that? Oh, you're supposed to tell me. Yeah, you know what they're doing. They know that men love sex, and that's the only weapon leverage they have with women. They have nothing else. That's why they hold the sex, and that's why when they give it, they control when to give it the sex and who to give it to, and whatever they want in their life, they use sex to do that. That's why they always half naked because they want to someone to save them, and then that's how they attract the buyers. So who's willing to pay the one that with the higher price is the one that she gonna sell herself to. So don't be naive because those women know they are cheating on their way every time, every day. That's why they have no respect for you. That's when you're at home. She just up fully or just up like a nun. And when she got there, she half naked. Her boobs are showing, her legs are showing, her makeup. But while she at home, she got no makeup. She got only leggings. She got no leggings. Sometimes just clothes like coal. And next thing you know, not even PGA. And the next thing you know, she's out there looking for another partner, another buyer. No fair for that trap. They know exactly what they're doing.
I add one caveat too. In all my relationships, even my current one, I make it very clear that that is the deal breaker. I make it clear like date one almost, like that's where we don't play.
Yep.
Because if you ever have to, if I'm ever a consideration or a hesitation between me and somebody else, do me the favor by going with that other person.
Pick them.
I couldn't live with myself.
If you cheated?
Yeah, I couldn't live with myself.
Right.
Like I would
can't
like
deal with it if she has a bad
explode.
thought.
Yeah.
I do.
No, I know this.
My conscience is just, oh my gosh. Like, my husband would actually guess it. He'll be like, is everything okay with you? Oh, girl, you lost like 15. Well, Adam wouldn't say, oh, girl. But he would be like, you lost like 15 pounds. I would be like going really gray. I just wouldn't be able
Holding
to
that
be
in
myself. And holding that in, I just wouldn't feel good. But, I mean, I kind of, it's not like I get what
Lonnie's
she's
bubbling.
saying. But what if you, Lonnie, you take it? Because she's like,
What? No.
you're shaking over there.
I'm
You want
not
to say
telling
something.
nobody. If I'm drunk and I had a one night stand, I ain't telling them.
Lonnie.
Again, they all divorced. Remember what I said, guys? She said the deal breaker is the cheating. She said if I'm this and that, the husband gonna notice. Why don't you talk to the husband? Remember, they're not willing to talk to you. They want you to read their mind. And next thing you know, when things go down, they expect you should have known. And the next thing you know, that's what happened. Women and relationship, long-term relationship is not beneficial for men. They know that. They are detrimental for your own good. They are detrimental for yourself. They are toxic. They don't look for your good. They're all about themselves. Me every time. And the cheating aspect, they create that. They want you to cheat first so they can find a reason to cheat. While they're playing their cheat in the relationship with you. Their relationship with you, they're playing their cheat. But they're gonna push you a little bit to push you to cheat so they can have their own reason to cheat. That's the only reason. Because every woman on a relationship, especially Western women, they want to cheat. If they haven't cheated yet, they plan to cheat. And the men they with, they're trying to push a reason for them to cheat and so they can blame the men. Is every time, every day. And sometimes they don't tell you. Again, I want to tell you, women only tell you they're cheating when it's bad enough. When it's good, she can go back and open the cycle over it. That person gonna be crying.
I ain't saying that. I'm
With the
keeping
guilt
my
that
side.
you-
I am a vote. I ain't saying nothing. If nobody saw me that
wouldn't
knew
cheat,
him,
though.
Maybe
I'm
you
not
would
saying
cheat in a
nothing.
marriage.
You're easy to joke about that, but
It
Lonnie,
ain't
you
no
wouldn't
It's
cheat.
like a vow between Jesus.
Here we go.
I'm just saying. That's like
No,
bigger.
I'm trying to think. So,
You know what I'm saying?
well, this is the thing. I'm trying to see where Dr. Ruth was
This
coming
is the
from.
thing. She said
I really-
once. If you if you go away every weekend and you doing
Yeah,
something,
and it's a
that's
lifestyle.
What if
that's a
you
problem.
truly regret it, right? I would never do this. I'm just saying.
Yeah, sure.
And then, no, I swear to God. Shut up. And your husband, and you realize, oh my God, like, you ruined it.
Yeah.
You'd lose your
Yeah.
family, your kids.
Speak on it.
Everything. I'm just, trying to put myself in that scenario.
That's true.
Off of that
Yep.
one mistake, you swear that you'll never, ever, ever do it
And
again.
nobody saw you. I ain't saying nothing.
I would
Can
never
I tell
do
you
it.
what the problem is with that?
I'm just saying.
Can I tell you what the problem is with that? I know people that have done this.
I would combust. I'm just
I'm
saying.
telling you, the problem is when they get away with it once,
They'll do it again.
it tempts them to do it
Not
again.
if you're a good person and you, like she said, it was a mistake.
I
If
think
it was a
people can change.
mistake, now if you doing
No, of
it
course
as
people
a
can.
Wait, you see the pattern? He's a good person, but he cheat. Okay. Women, don't listen to women on that topic. They trying to make you feel like them. They try to make you feel like naive. They try to make you not know the reality. They want you to live in Disneyland because they live in Disneyland. And if you cheat, if the girl is harder, like I said, she gonna stay. If the girl is lower than her, she gonna leave. That's about this. And it happens to it. And if she cheat, she gonna hide it. If the sex is good, it's a good time was that, she gonna try to hold it. When you flip again, she gonna go back to the same guy. But if the sex was really bad, she gonna tell you about it. When she tell you about it, you know the relationship is over. Make sure in your mind, if she tell you she cheat, the relationship is over. You gotta go to therapy. The therapy is she's gonna pay. Most of the therapy are feminist. So your relationship's already over. You just now doing more effort, paying more money, losing your energy, your time to that woman. Whatever you had before will never come back. Don't chase her. Leave her alone. Let her be. Because in that state, she wasn't thinking about you. She was thinking of to get away from you. And that's why she ended up in that situation. That's why you, as a man, you need to move accordingly and leave her be and stay away from her. Don't listen to those women. They know what you're doing. They are careful. That's why they control your every move. They want you to know what you're doing, where you work, what time you're going, and so on and so. They want you to do your daily activity because she want to control when to time to cheat. That's what I'm telling you. Women want you to know whatever you're doing to plan her cheating. So for you to not find out. But you, on the other hand, you just focus on yourself. You don't plan. You don't know what she's doing, and then you think she's a good. No, no, no. She asked you this information not because she cares, because she want to know if a guy come up, how can I plan it out? How can I balance my schedule for me not to get caught, so I can see that guy quick. And then you at the other end, you don't know it. That's why they say women are hard to find it. Men is easier to find. Women is harder because women study your move on a daily basis, and the next thing you know, she probably cheat once a month with another guy, and she plan it. And is that day she cheat, you probably won't see her, you probably won't listen to her, and that day she probably says she's tired or she's exhausted or she's still at the job, and next thing you know, and the next day or the following day she said nothing happened, and next thing you know, you will never know because what happened is she knows your schedule so well. That's why when you change, that's what women always say, I want consistency. I want to know your schedule from A to Z for without change so I can control you. If you not consistent, she feel like she's not on holding the relationship, and she not gonna be consistent with you. She gonna change everything from time to time. I'm gonna be my friend, I'm gonna be at work, because she doesn't want you to control her, but she want you to tell her everything.